The Audi TTS is the sport variant of the Audi TT model, offering enhanced powertrain, mechanical components, and styling compared to that base model. Now, the TTS is part of Audi's sport lineup, which includes the S3, S4, S5, S6, S7, S8, and SQ5. The TTS was first introduced at the North American International Auto Show in Detroit in 2008 and was introduced to market for the 2009 model year. The following year at the Geneva Auto Show, Audi introduced the Audi TT RS model, which is an even higher performance spec of the TT model, introducing it for the 2010 model year. Appearance-wise, the TTS also has LED light strips, metallic grille, brushed aluminum mirrors, a quad exhaust, and deeper sills with modified trim molding. The TTS is available as either a 4-seater coupe or a 2-seat convertible and offers a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo with 265 horsepower. That's 65 horsepower more than the base TT engine, but 75 horsepower less than the TT RS. It also has 258 pound-feet of torque, magnetic adaptive shocks, an improved Quattro all-wheel drive system, and 18-inch wheels. It has paddle shifters with Audi's S-tronic automatic transmission, which is good for a 0-60 time of 4.9 seconds in the coupe and 5.1 seconds in the convertible. Top speed is electronically limited to 155 miles an hour, and the EPA rating is 21 miles per gallon in the city and 29 miles per gallon on the highway. If you want a manual transmission, you'll have to stick with either the base Audi TT or jump up to the Audi TT RS, as the TTS is only available with that automatic transmission. On the styling front, I really like the progression of the second generation of the TT. I thought the first generation was nice, but it was a little bit too curvy and bubbly for me. And the second generation just has a little bit more aggressive look with some sharp edges, and just kind of really makes the car a lot more appealing in my mind. And on top of that, the TTS model really takes the TT to the next level in terms of giving it a really sporty, upscale look. I love the quad exhaust. Any car that has quad exhaust really, to me, looks great. I wish it was a little more common, but it's part of what makes it kind of unique too. I love the gas caps on the TTs. They do the brushed aluminum, really kind of stands out. It's got a nice look to it. This TTS has been modified a little bit, so the wheels don't come blacked out stock, at least not on this generation of the TTS. And likewise, the grille, the Audi emblem, you can see that they blacked that out as well. And the grille. So that's got a lot more brushed aluminum on the stock look from the factory. I'm also a big fan of the mirrors that you get on the TTS. Again, you get that brushed aluminum. Really just a nice little accent. Gives it a nice appearance. And of course, you always got to love the headlights on the Audis with the LED strip down below here. Just really gives it a nice enhanced look, and I especially appreciate it on Audis because they were the first that brought the LED lights to the market. So they get a little extra credit for that. And then again, with the TTS, you get that additional body molding down here at the bottom. Just gives it a little more aggressive look than what you get on the base TT. Overall, it has a real sleek appearance. Jumping into the interior of the TTS, it's got a really nice, refined, sporty appearance. Audi has certainly come to have a reputation for having some of the nicest interiors available on the market. They offer a really nice combination of luxury and sport. All the brushed aluminum accents throughout the vehicle here. And the TTS has a nice simple design. Not quite as simple as what you got on the first generation, but it carries some of those same styling cues over into the second generation. You can see just brushed aluminum galore. So you got the little strips here on the doors. Down below we've got the pedals in that brushed aluminum. Accents on the dials, around the vents. Audi's really does a nice job at really putting that attention to detail into everything that they do. Seats have the Alcantara, gives it a really nice, comfortable, premium look. And you can see those rear seats in the back. Kind of a tight fit. We'll jump in there and give you a look at what that's like. My brother actually had a 2002 TT, and he did use these seats from time to time, but they're not very practical. He had a girlfriend that he went on an extended drive with one time, and she rode back here for a few hours. You can see, not real ideal. The worst is probably the head. You've got to like sit here in a crooked position the whole drive. But it did work from time to time. My brother, you know, we could squeeze into the back of his car if we were just going on a short drive to get pizza or something. But on a regular basis, you would not want to be back here too much. And honestly, it's not all that practical, even for a child in the back. It's kind of comical that they even put a seat in the back. Now, while that back seat is a bit of a joke, the storage capacity that you have in the back of the TT is actually quite impressive. You can see it with those back seats in place. There's quite a bit of cargo space back here. So you can fit, you know, groceries, duffel bags, golf bags, whatever, no problem. And the really cool thing is that these back seats fold down. And with those folded down flat, you can see that cargo capacity really increases. And because of the hatch with this really large opening, you can get some pretty large objects in. My brother took his mattress to college in the back of his TT. So it gives you an idea of how large this space really is. And so it's pretty cool to get a car that, you know, is sporty and fast and fun to drive, but also can be really practical in the sense that there's plenty of cargo capacity. Now, along with that cargo capacity in the back of the TTS, the other thing that's really practical about these vehicles is that they come with the Audi Quattro all-wheel drive system. Now, that means that these are very capable in inclement weather. You can see that it's a wet day today, handles excellent on these conditions. Likewise, they handle really good in snow and ice. In some ways, I would say that they are better than trucks and SUVs. If you've seen other videos on my channel, you know that I'm a huge proponent of sports sedans that have all-wheel drive as being some of the best cars on snow and ice. Trucks and SUVs don't have that low center of gravity. They don't have great handling on dry conditions. So what is it that makes people think that they're so good in snow and ice? Obviously, the advantage that they do have is that additional clearance, but when it comes to driving on a plowed road with snow and ice, I would take the TTS over a larger truck or SUV any day. Now, you do have the advantage of size in a collision with a truck or an SUV, but if you're only worried about yourself and staying in your lane, the TTS is plenty capable in those conditions. My brother with his TT made regular trips over the snowy pass, and it handled flawlessly. Now, what really sets the TTS apart from its competitors is the handling. Having that Quattro all-wheel drive system really enhances this vehicle and makes it unique when compared with its competition. Whether you're looking at the Cayman, the BMW Z4, a Mazda Miata, or a Nissan 350Z, most cars in this class are coming rear-wheel drive. They are limited to the summer season, dry pavement, and the TTS really takes it a step further by offering a vehicle that is incredibly capable in all conditions because of that all-wheel drive system. Not only is it really good in the snow and ice and that rainy weather, but you're also getting great gas mileage. It's got plenty of cargo capacity, as we saw. You even have the ability to fit those 2 passengers in the rear on that occasional basis. Performance-wise, the TTS does not leave you wanting for power. That sound that you hear is actually the sticker. It just peeled off from me accelerating so hard. You saw it threw you back in the seat, and it's got a great sound to it when it accelerates hard. really is a great engine that Audi's put in this vehicle. The 2-liter 4-cylinder is a really popular engine across Audi's lineup, and offers a really nice combination of power and fuel economy. So you definitely got to appreciate that about that engine. Now, beyond the performance of this vehicle, yes, it has great handling, great acceleration, but it's really, not just a sports car, it's a luxury car. And you look at the creature comforts that you get in this vehicle, from the leather seats to the Bose audio system, the attention to detail that they put into all of the materials inside of the vehicle. It's really just got a really refined appearance and feel to it that makes it a whole lot more than just a sports car. And overall, it's just a really nice package in terms of combining those attributes and providing a really nice balance between sport and luxury. So the base price on the TTS was between $68,000 and $70,000 when it was first introduced in 2009. While that is quite pricey, the great thing is that now that we're 10 years down the road, these have come down a lot in price, and it gives you an opportunity to get a used one at a very reasonable price. You can see that this one is listed at $17,000, making it an absolute bargain in my mind. If you're looking at getting a sports car that's very capable in a variety of conditions, really a true everyday sports car, the TTS is a great option to consider. If you've got any comments or questions, leave those in the section below. For more car reviews, subscribe to my channel. In the meantime, thanks for watching.